Tell me something, Bruch. We've been together since my folks died, and I always wondered if maybe I didn't spoil your chances of settling down.
Now you go. I used to tell myself you did, but I was just looking for an excuse.
But you've been looking after me since I was 10.
Yeah, I could have married up, but
Was you ever in love?
once, before I started working on your dad's ranch.
And what happened?
Nothing.
You mean you didn't ask her to marry you?
I didn't, Bo.
Well, why not?
Well, comes to time, Bo. Fella's got to change his ways about it.
How do you mean, Bruch?
You see, I was kind of scared when I was with this girl. She was pretty and fine. I always thought I'd do something or say something stupid.
I don't know how you mean, Bruch.
It was cowardly, Bo. See, I'd get home from courting her and get back to the bunkhouse, and my buddies were all there playing cards, listening to music. It felt so much like home, I didn't want to give that up.
Yeah. Gals can really scare a fella.
Yeah, but I'm ashamed now, Bo.
You are?
Yeah. Fella can't depend on his buddies for the rest of his life.
Why don't you like me, Bruch?
Well,
Tell me the truth.
I don't think you're going about it right, Bo.
What do I do wrong?
First, you can be bullheaded and mean.
I can?
Yes.
Well, how's a fella supposed to act?
I'm no expert in this, but I think you should try to be a little more gallant with the women.
Gallant?
Yeah.
Well, I'm as gallant as I know how to be. You hear the way Hank and Orville talk about their women at the ranch?
Now, you can't listen to Hank and Orville, they like to brag.
Was there any reason the gal wouldn't go for me as soon as she would for Hank or Orville?
Well, first, they're a little older than you and they learn some tricks. See, they can be gallant with the women when they want to be.
Well, I ain't gonna pretend.
I don't blame you for that.
But a gal ought to like me. I can read and write. I'm kind of tidy. And I got good manners, don't I?
I don't know, woman.
And I'm tall, strong. Ain't that what gals like? And if I do say so myself, I'm pretty good looking.
Okay, well,
When I get spruced up, I'm as good looking a fella as any gal might hope to see.
you say so, Bo.
Well, then hellfire and damnation. Why don't you go back to the ranch with me?
I have no idea.
Gee, if you only loved him, that'd solve everything, wouldn't it? But I don't. So I just can't see myself going back to some godforsaken ranch in Montana where I've never seen no one but him and a lot of cows. No, if you didn't love him, it'd be awful lonely. I don't know why I keep expecting myself to fall in love, but I do. I know I expect to fall in love someday. I'm beginning to seriously wonder if there even is the kind of love I have in mind. What's that? Well, I don't know. I'm only 19, but I've been going with guys since I was 14. Honest? Honey, I must have had a cousin of mine once when I was 14, but Pappy wouldn't have it. Gee, I never heard of anybody married so young. Well, down the other side, we don't waste much time. Anyway, I'm awful glad I met that cousin Malcolm. They turned out real bad, just like Pappy predicted. I sure was crazy about it at the time. I've been losing my head about some guy ever since. Bo's the first one wanted to marry me. His cousin Malcolm. Naturally, I'd like to get married and raise a family and all them things. But you've never been in love? Maybe I have. I didn't know. That's what I mean. Maybe I don't know what love is. Maybe I'm expecting it to be something it ain't. I just feel that regardless of how crazy you are about some guy, you gotta feel, and it's hard to put into words, but you gotta feel that he respects you. Yes. I should think so. I want a guy that I can look up to and respect, but I don't want one that'll browbeat me. hear all about love when you're a kid, you just take for granted that such a thing really exists. Maybe you have to find out for yourself that it don't. I mean, maybe everyone's afraid to tell you.
Maybe you're right, but I hope not.
Well, I hate to go into that cold powder, but I better not put it off any longer.
How defiantly we pursue love, like it was an inheritance due that we had to wrangle about with angry relatives in order to get our share.
You shouldn't complain, you've had 3 wives.
Don't shame me. I love them all with passion. Or at least, I thought I did.
I'm sorry if I sounded sarcastic, Dr. Lyman. I didn't mean to be.
Don't apologize. I'm far too egotistical ever to take offense at anything people say.
Well, I don't think you're egotistical at all.
Believe me, the greatest egos are those which are too egotistical to show how egotistical they are.
I'm kind of idealistic about things. I like to think that people fall in love and stay that way forever and ever.
Maybe we've lost the ability. Maybe man has passed the point in his evolution wherein love is even possible. Maybe man's life will continue to become so terrifyingly complex that man's anxiety about his mere survival will render himself too miserly to give of himself in any true relation.
You're talking over my head. I just thought that anybody...
The two people really in love must give up something of themselves.
Yes.
That is the gift that men are afraid to make. Sometimes they don't. They hide it in their bosom forever till it just withers and dies. And therefore, they never know true love. Only its facsimiles, which they seek